stop stalling during the day. The deacon shows up and wins. So, to the biggest and the best rising star in the state of Georgia, David Kim.
Tonight's a great night. I prepared a few words here. Today we're a step closer to Rob Woodall, and I don't think he likes looking over his shoulder. Rob, we're marching on to take back our government from you and your do-nothing friends in Congress, and to return a little common sense and integrity to our government. And I want to congratulate all 5 candidates in this race tonight. We all understand that our goal is to make sure the people in our communities get the representation they need for health care, for education, for gun reform. It's been an honor to share the stage with all these folks, and I hope we will all stay united in reaching our goal and defeating Woodall in November. As I look around tonight, I'm so proud of each of you, so happy we've come together. I mean, look around this room, and this truly represents what our district looks like. Like a band of brothers, but in this case, brothers and sisters to fight the good fight. Yeah. As the results come in, we can all hold our heads high for each vote. This primary is one more vote to vote them out. Yeah. Our country has changed so much, and this district has changed so much, but our representation still has not. Over and over, this is what I've heard, this is what I've been talking about, speaking to our neighbors, our community. My goal was to listen and give voice to the concerns and frustrations of my friends, to talk about respect and the values that unite us. We heard all of you, thank you, all of you, and I'm proud of the campaign that we've been running. Now the race goes on. But the field is just a little bit smaller. And so we don't get a day off this Memorial Day weekend. We have to redouble our efforts, tell our story. We will continue to build a powerful coalition of neighbors, uniting our glorious, diverse community to take back the 7th. How you doing, Chloe? How you doing? Tonight we get the pause to raise a glass. Anyone has a glass? A bottle? Come on, raise them up. Raise them up. Toast the late nights and early mornings. Fast food. What was our breakfast this morning? Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. I don't know who's been making the sweet tea runs, because I haven't been getting my sweet tea here. I think Billy's been consuming all the sweet tea. But through it all, we persevered. I mean, this is one of the best teams that I've ever worked with. I mean, it is. I tell folks, I've worked at C2 for 16 years, and I've worked at this magazine for the last year and a half, and this is by far the most fun, the best team that I've been working with. And so I really want to say that, I'm so proud. I want to say thank you to everyone who's been on this team, our senior staff, our volunteers, our supporters, and again, I'm inspired by the dedication and the determination. I want to personally thank Liz. For those of you who don't know, Liz is our campaign manager. She has pulled the best campaign team together. She is left-handed, so if you're looking for a doubles partner in Alta, a lefty does come in handy. Liz never misses a detail, and she never lets me rest, and she also brings in our campaign mascot, Chester, who I can say I never have bribed. Correct? I don't give him any food, and yet he loves me. Again, she is the boss. I'm grateful for her management. She always keeps us all in line. Kelly, who's managing ops. Kelly, raise your hand over there. She's also Bernita's personal English translator. Heather has managed our field. Heather is a beast. And we have a great field team, Cindy and Trey and Whiteman here. Anyone else from our field here tonight? Anyone else? All volunteers. All volunteers. Florence, mama of the campaign. Florence, she will find religion 1,000 by the end of this campaign. Councilman, we need to take her to Reverend Goodman's church. Yes, Reverend Goodman's church. You know, where's Shireen here? Shireen, Natalie is here. Where's Natalie? Natalie and Shireen have been running social media. And then we got our kids, Chloe and Olivia and Luke, if they're still here. Thank you for putting up with the late nights. Is Eve here tonight? Eve, for keeping us on time, making our schedule? Eve is not here tonight. Stephen, where's my brother-in-law who I give a hard time? We ran a lot of the Korean stuff tonight. Clara and Roberta, where are you guys? There you are. Thank you. You guys are complimentary Spanish media. We've got more earned Spanish media. We need to make sure that the voice of our Latino community is clearly heard throughout this election, and especially when we get a representative Congress who will follow through with his promises, make sure that our community is finally once and for all heard. Is Jeannie still here tonight? Where's Jeannie? Jeannie has left. Well, Jeannie always has a special place in my heart. I'm obviously helping with our Korean community. Billy, my spiritual soul brother here. Man who always keeps me in line, sometimes brings me to the verge of tears, believe it or not. But Billy's got the sweetest voice. I thought we were going to hear him sing tonight. He would say he'd only sing when we get 50 plus ones. We're going to have to wait for July 24 for that one. To my family, MJ, my wife. My partner, I don't know if she still calls me my friend, but she's been with me every step of this journey. I thank you. Thank you for becoming a single mom the last 6 months. Our kids are asleep, and she's done so much. My parents, my mother, if she's still here, is my mom. Oh, there's my mom right there. People say I'm impatient, but you have yet to meet my mom. My mom is a little bit more impatient than I am. You know, she's been tireless in her efforts throughout this campaign. My mother-in-law, I don't know, is my mother-in-law still here? She took the kids, so she's been here for part of the who's here tonight as well too. And again, tonight is time to thank all of us, one another, each other. We look around and look at what we built together, and it's been truly a team effort. I'm here to truly try to represent each and every one of you. I want to be your voice. I'm here to really serve, our community, to serve our district. That's always been my intent, and so. Your voice, your efforts is really what makes this campaign tick. It really is what has made this campaign continue to go on and on and on. And obviously we have more work to go. We got 60 more days to July 24th. We're going to get back on the battlefield. We are going to win this in July 24th because, have you ever seen that video on YouTube? I am a champion, if you've seen that. I am a champion. That's all I'm saying. I am a champion, and we will win, and we will make sure that we get through this in July. We will also get through this in November. I also want to thank Peter, who came here at the last minute right here. And all the people that have really supported us. Mr. Chris Kim here, who's really offered his martial arts expertise in the city of Sewanee, integral. We have our elected official, Mr. Kirkland Carter. Where's Kirkland? There you are. I don't know if is Mrs. Chung still here? Mrs. Chung and Mr. Chung, are they still here? Have they left the house? They've been great supporters, even though they live in the 6th district. They've been great supporters. Mr. Kim Kim right here from he's been a great supporter of ours. And Sarah Park, where are you guys? There you guys are, over there. Thank you as well. Have I missed anybody? Oh, and Cafe Rosa. Yeah. Absolutely. That's there. 사모님 and her two sons. The younger son, I always call him the beard, you know. Buy his sweatshirt. His sweatshirt looks awesome. He's a great man. But you know, I want to thank everyone tonight for making it out, for being supportive of our campaign. You know, again, you know, we have a lot of work ahead of us. We have a great mission. We have a great team. You know, we've really made history tonight, and we have more history yet to make. Let's make it happen. Let's keep charging hard. Thank you. We're gonna win in July. We'll see you in November. We'll make it happen in November. And let's celebrate while the night is still young. Thank you, thank you. I feel excited. Obviously, I'm very thankful for everyone who's supported me. 많은 한국 분들 저 도와주고 이렇게 투표해주고요. 진짜 너무 감사합니다. And we have more work ahead of us, right? The runoff will be on July 24th, 7월 24일 날. 또 한 번 우리가 다 함께 하고 다시 나와야 됩니다. But it's good. I mean, we have a lot of support from different groups, right? Not just Koreans. We have support from African American community, Latino community, Caucasian community. So, as a candidate, very appealing to people in the 7th district. But we need to make sure that we get over 50%.
What do you think was the message that resonated with voters?
With voters, I think the idea that I'm a candidate that has a background, in business, being able to successfully manage a large organization. I was able to run my company with my values, right? So making sure that everyone was paid a living wage, everyone was able to participate in those profits, and making sure that everyone got the same health care as my family, right? Those things are important to people, and respecting it. Right? So 인정하는 건 진짜 중요해요. Regardless of what race you are, and so when talking to other voters in this district, they really appreciate those values, right? And then you look at our team. Our team is very diverse, just like the district, and we're able to really relate to and reach out to everyone in the 7th district.
What's one thing that you didn't know about Gwinnett or Forsyth that you know now?
Oh, there's a lot of things that I didn't know that I do know now. There's a couple of things that I know even. There's some things that I felt that were proved to be even more true, right? So I know that a lot of people move to the 7th district in Gwinnett County for their family, right? And this applies to not just Asians, it applies to everybody, African American, Latinos, Caucasians. People who came out here because it's a good school district, so they could buy a nice house and that they could have a nice life. But when you look at how do you afford those things, people have so much debt. People are working so much in this district, regardless of what race you are. Everybody is always working. Mom is always working. Dad is always working. Sometimes both people are working 2 jobs. And so you're here, but you're not spending any time with your family. You don't have enough money saved up for your retirement. You don't have enough money saved up for college. And people came here because they want to do what? They want to spend more time with their family. They want to be able to send their kids to college. And so, the ideas that I had were proved to be even more true. And it proved to be that it's even more of a need in this district than when I first started.
There are a lot of first-time candidates around the country, especially in the Democratic field. They are energized, they feel energized, and they are watching your campaign very closely. As you can tell, a guy from New York just flew down here to volunteer for your campaign. And what message do you have for people who are watching your campaign closely?
You have to give it your best, and no matter how challenging something might be,
no matter how difficult something might be. Because it's not easy to be a candidate, right? Everybody, it's easier just to say, I want to do my own thing. I just want to take care of my own problems and not have to think about the greater problems that are out there. And I was like that for a long time too. All right, and then I realized that's not good enough. This country, our community, our friends, our neighbors, they need something better. Right? That's what people want. It's not they want change. They want better. And we need to provide better government for everybody. And so I encourage everyone, to take that risk. Even despite the challenges, never give up. To just give it your best. Pray and find the right people to join you in that fight, and good things will happen. You just have to believe. 믿음.